So the Big Dog Productions Christmas tree is done. The studio Christmas tree that we have every year set up here. Now, the first thing that you'll notice about this Christmas tree is that it is done with colored lights. And, you know, I know that that's not the it thing now. I know that it's kind of, you know, classy to have the white lights and everything else like that. But my wife always does my Christmas tree in colored lights because, quite frankly, I think it's more festive. And I'm a colored light kind of guy. Now, a couple of details about this tree. First of all, you always got to have the helmet topper on top of the tree. All right, so that's very, very important. Your favorite team, whoever your favorite team is, in my case, it happens to be a Cleveland Browns helmet that sits atop this tree. Now, this tree has a blending of two things that are very dear to me: football and fishing. So you're going to see some football stuff that is on there, like here. Here's an Alabama helmet there stuck in there. Also, by the way, look at this ornament. This is one of my oldest ornaments. This is from the Rochester Americans, my hometown Rochester Americans of the American Hockey League. Very, very cool ornament. I know I've got one around here from the Huntsville Havoc somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. Now you got my little football guy down here as well, the Alabama football guy. We got him in here, and there's a football ornament on there as well. Now we move on to the ornaments that are, well, basically lures. A lot of Rapala crankbaits that are used here. And it's very important. See, there's a Rapala crankbait there. It's very important to make sure that you use crankbaits that pop, because if you use a color that is like green pumpkin or too natural a color like that one, you can barely see that one. It's kind of hard to see them. You know what I mean? So I try to use as many things here like this little orange DT10. You know, you want to have something there with a little bit of an orange belly to it. This one here, a little jointed Rapala lure as well. You know, that's key. The other part of this is that when you're decorating with lures, you need to put your jerk baits on the bottom. See, notice that the jerk baits are on the bottom because they're very long and they kind of hang from the bottom of the tree. So you want to make sure that these are Rapala Ripstop jerk baits. I'm sponsored by Rapala, by the way, in case you didn't figure that out by now. But these are jerk baits that are ripstop jerk baits, and there's a couple that go all the way around there. I don't know if you can see that one over there or not. And finally, we don't use tinsel on the studio Christmas tree. We use chatterbaits. Okay, so chatterbaits right there. So see that? It gives a little bit of flash, a little bit of flare. These are Terminator baits, actually, bladed jigs from Terminator, and no, they're smelling. And you can see how they kind of dress up the tree. You know what I mean? They give a little splash to the tree right there. You see that? Instead of tinsel, you have that on there. And look, I even got a chartreuse one in here somewhere. See, there's a chartreuse one. So that's the way that whole thing rolls. And this tree sits there. As you can see, there's the studio. There's where we broadcast from right there. And this tree sits right there. And I can see this tree. It is literally right in front of my broadcast location, so I get to see this tree at all times. See, and from over here, this would be my view of the tree when I am behind the desk. I'm very, very proud of it. It's been the same every year. It's extremely festive, and my wife does it all except for the lures. I put the lures on there. That's how that works. There you go. That is this year's Big Dog Productions Studio Christmas tree. Looks like it's kind of tipping a little bit. I may need to do something about that.